So I'm on a little early. Hey, 30 seconds early, but I just want to say hi for a little while. Amy Addison's here from down in the Detroit area. I think it's Dearborn. Gosh, I can't remember. But I was almost going to call you, Amy, because this is a different day, obviously. We're doing it on a Friday. And I had to cancel the Sunday show because I'm going up to the UP to visit my daughter as a last minute thing. So thank you for understanding, everybody. I've got my new background here. You can't see it. If you go on your phone and you want to watch it on your phone, I've got a visitor here. Peggy's here visiting, and I don't know. She's an excellent singer. I don't know if I can talk her into singing a song later on. Maybe if I get enough requests. I think I'm going to start with an instrumental. I don't usually do that, but this is Ahmad Jamal did this song called Point Siena. It's a beautiful little instrumental. Usually I do the instrumentals when my voice gets tired, but I don't know. It's my show, so I guess I can do what I want. So. right, thank you. The crowd goes wild. Thank you very much. So, yeah, my old friend Peggy's here from. She also lives in the Detroit area in Grosse Pointe, and when I did one of my first recording sessions when I was very much younger, almost a teenager, we did our first recording sessions together doing yoga chants. So there, and then now I'm morphed into jazz somehow. But anyway, there's. But she also has, Peggy likes to dabble in a little bit of saloon music too, so I might get her to sing a song later on. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm going to do some little bit of blues and jazz, some Cole Porter, and some show tunes, and I don't know what else, maybe a Beatles song. And I had a request for an Elton John song, but I'm going to start off with Gershwin. Name that song. It's very clear our love is here to stay, not for a year, forever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies, and in time may go. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here to stay. That's okay, you can sing along. Everybody, it's very clear our love is here to stay. Oops, I'm off the melody. Together we're going a long, long way. Take it out now. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here to stay. Stay. Hey, it's Friday night, Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. Yeah, we're here on a Friday night, which is a little bit out of character, but some of the regulars are coming in. Anne Marie, all the way from Eastern Canada. Thank you. Oh, nice to see you. And Tony Frank is here. Hey. Tony Frank, the jazz guy to go to in Tucson. And I played one of my most memorable gigs ever in Detroit at Baker's Keyboard Lounge with Tony Frank, too. So, and nice to have you here. And Miles Green says, what are you doing playing on the Sabbath? It's not till sundown, Miles. So, but Miles is my Yiddish teacher. He teaches me all these cool Yiddish words like, like oy vey, and everybody knows that, but I can't think of any. Pachki, when you pachki around. You know that one? No? So, yeah, Tony Frank, Mr. Zen. We've got stories of some of the gigs we've played where Tony was the man to keep his cool while I got a little frazzled. But anyway, But Miles, yeah, today is Friday, and I had breakfast today at the local diner, and I did not get bacon because I knew your rabbi would be upset if I did that. So, anyway, it's during Lent, you don't eat meat on Fridays. Oh, wait, that's a different religion. Anyway, whatever. We're just having fun. So, there's a song called "The Best Is Yet to Come," and I think I did it. I might have done it last time, but it's such a great song. I'm going to do it again. The same guy who wrote Witchcraft, and I always forget his name. But Miles knows everything, so he'll tell me the name of the composer. But and this song is so interesting. I wrote it down. It's like a 68 measure song, which is totally out of character for any normal song form. But this composer also wrote the musical Sweet Charity with the song Walked in the Joint, Big Spender, the Big Spender, which is a great song too. But that's mostly for a chick singer. Oh, excuse me, but that's what we call them in back in the day. Name of the composer?
No.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay, that's okay. I just love the positive title of this song, "The Best Is Yet to Come." It's just. And Mr. Frank Sinatra had this phrase imprinted on his tombstone. I'm sure that was by his request. Barbie Brown is here. Hi, Barbie. Peggy is actually here in person. She says hello. Out of the tree of life, I've just picked me a plum. You came along and everything started to hum. Cy Coleman. Still, it's a real good bet. The best is yet to come. Up a major third now. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? You think you've seen the sun, but babe, you ain't never seen it shine. Wait till the warm-up's underway. Wait till our lips have met. Wait till you see that sunshine day. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come the day you're mine. Come the day you're mine. I'm gonna teach you to fly. We've only tasted the wine. We're gonna drink the cup dry. Wait till your charms are right for these arms to surround. You think you've flown before, babe, you ain't left the ground. Wait till I'm locked in your embrace. Wait till I draw you near. Wait till you see that sunshine place. Ain't nothing like it here. The best is yet to come, and babe, we wanna be fine. The best is yet to come the day you're mine. day you're mine. I'm gonna teach you to fly. We've only tasted the wine. I'm gonna drink the cup dry. Wait till your chimes are right for these arms to surround. You think you've flown before, but baby, you ain't even never left the ground. Wait till you're locked in my embrace. Wait till I draw you near. Wait till you see that sunshine place. Ain't nothing like it here. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come, come the day you're mine. Come the day you're mine. Come the day you're mine. Yeah, wish I'd written that. Boy, but I didn't. But, oh, Joyce is in the room. Hello, Joyce. Joyce Dushare and I wrote a musical together over the past 10 years, and I should play some songs from the musical. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah. If I can remember them. And but the one that everybody seems to ask for is called Out of the Blue. So Joyce, I hope you're listening and watching, and you're not out getting a sandwich or something, but I'm going to play Out of the Blue. Out of the blue, I found myself walking with you. Out of the blue, I found myself talking with you. Through springtime and summer, I felt a thrall that kept me thinking of you. Out of the blue, life was askew, a smoky mist obscured the view. Dancing with you, laughing with you, I was brand new. Only one kiss cleared all the mist, then for sure I knew I'd fallen in love with you. Out of the blue. Was askew, a smoky mist obscured the view. Dancing with you, laughing with you, I was brand new. Only one kiss cleared all the mist, then for sure I knew I'd fallen in love with you. Out of the blue, out of the blue, out of the blue. Yes, Out of the Blue, and that was from another musical that we had just barely started called Space Cadets. And it was about two people who worked in a space laboratory communication center, and then they fell in love. So, but we never finished that musical, sorry. Sue Vogel, good to see you. Boy, a lot of the regulars came, even though this was the last minute, And I apologize for screwing up the schedule and canceling Sunday. There won't be any piano bar Sunday because we're going to do it today instead. So it's the least I could do, going away for the weekend to the UP. And the UP, if you're not from Michigan, that means Upper Peninsula. And the Upper Peninsula is north of the bridge, this big, huge bridge, 5 miles long, the Mackinac Bridge, which connects the Upper Peninsula of Michigan with the Lower Peninsula of Michigan. And it was built in 1957, and it cost $70 million. It would probably cost $70 billion today to build that thing. And anyway, going up to the UP, Upper Peninsula. And what was I going to say about the UP? There's 300,000 people who live up there, and they're called Yoopers, because you get it, UP, Yoopers. And they call the people who live down here in the Lower Peninsula trolls, because we live under the bridge. Isn't that funny? Bada boom. Okay, I won't quit my day job. Actually, I already did, but. So, I hope there's not too many French critics in the house, but I'm going to try a song in French. You know, the weather is getting a little cooler out, so we're doing songs about fall. So. C'est une chanson qui nous ressemble, toi qui m'aimes, je t'aime. Nous vivions tous les deux ensemble. Toi qui m'aimes, moi qui t'aime. Mais la vie c'est pas ce qui sommes, tout doucement, sans faire de bruit. Et la mer effacée sur le sable, les pas des amants désunis. I can almost hear the drum brushes. Somehow I just very softly. The falling leaves drift by my window, the autumn leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, your summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Tout doucement, sans faire de bruit, et la mer effacée sur le sable, les pas des amants désunis. When autumn leaves start to fall. All right, that's Italian. All right. Are you watching it? Are you monitoring it on your phone while we're doing this? Okay, cool. I've got enough bandwidth here. This is a great. I'm in my new studio here, which you can see here. Wait, you can see it here, there. And actually, I have an extra microphone set up for Peggy if she wants to sing a song, but I don't know if she wants to.
I need some wine to get some courage.
Okay.
No,
No, I don't believe you, but that's okay. Okay. And yes, Anne Marie says, oh, one day we could sing it together on Zoom. But Zoom, I'm thinking of doing my sessions on Zoom because, by the way, I mentioned to everybody who's here, and I know there's at least 10 people here. I can't really tell how many, but I know there's at least 10. Doing a Zoom session seems to make sense because you can go up to a maximum of 100. I mean, some people do live streams where they have thousands. That wouldn't work. But if you have less than 100, you can do a Zoom session. We could kind of see each other, which I think would be really cool. Let me turn the reverb off. Now you can hear me better, understand me better. And so I'm looking into that, doing a thing on Zoom, so I think that would be very cool. Barbie says, come on, Peggy, please. And she's got a little pronoun there. So. So anyway, that's the thinking of doing a Zoom session. And then what I wanted to mention, I went to a Zoom concert Wednesday night, which was the night before last. After I did the virtual piano bar, I went right to this concert by Tamir Hendelman. Now, he's sort of under the radar, but he's a fantastic jazz pianist who lives in LA, and he's from Israel, and he gets all the best. He plays with Jeff Hamilton, who's like the top jazz drummer in the world. And he's also, when Barbra Streisand comes out and does a jazz gig or something, he gets the call. He gets the call for all the top people. So Tamir Hendelman is from Israel. Maybe Miles might know him. I don't know. Anyway, he's fantastic. And he did a Zoom concert Wednesday night, and I actually shelled out the bucks to go to it and see how he did it because I wanted to see how he did it. And it was very interesting. Anyway, I learned a lot from the way he did it. And if I could only remember the name of this world-class jazz singer that was with him. I will think of it and I'll tell you later. Anyway, thank you. Mazel tov, Miles. Okay. I'm going to do an old song about the moon. Can you name this song? Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a love in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. Everybody sing. You heard me sing a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard someone whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Oh, blue moon, saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard someone whisper, please adore me. When I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Oh, blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own, without a love of my own. Blue Moon. Because it has blue in the title, I just can't help but put a few blues licks in there. And speaking of blues, it's time for a little blues tune.
Oh, Barbie loved that.
And, there we're getting, I can see the comments here too, so great. Everybody's on Facebook. I have this special chat window on my website video page, and people used to use that, but they don't anymore. So maybe we'll just stay on Facebook. I don't know. We'll see. Trying different things, like this new background I have. I got the okay from Ron Bacon, who was a TV producer in the 50s for Lawrence Welk, and he liked this background. So I guess I'm going to keep this for a little while.
Yeah, I like it there too. It's warmer.
Oh, good. Yeah. Peggy likes it too. So I really can't think of a song to do. What was I going to do? I was going to do, some blues. But before I do that, maybe Peggy will sing a song.
What? Okay. I'll sing with you.
No, that's not how it goes. Green Moon.
I gotta get the words out.
Hey, Miles, the moon is green cheese anyway, so we know that.
Okay.
Miles, green moon.
I'll sound like an opera singer.
That's okay. I'll try my best not to play any blues licks if you do a nice
I'll
song.
sing over the rainbow.
Okay.
Words here.
Okay, that's fine.
Sing with me.
Yeah, you can. It's casual. This is like a piano bar. And then I'll do some Irving Berlin. I got a request for that. And Sue says she likes the background. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Pick up the mic and let me see if I can get you in the picture here. Yeah, there you are. You can turn on that light and you'll have a little. There's a.
You're asking me to do something mechanical?
Yeah.
Oh, off and on switch.
There's an off-on switch.
That's
When you turn the switch the other way,
oh,
that's good. Yeah,
right.
about like that. There you go.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, a little more toward the wall, a little bit about a foot.
Like that?
No, move your body toward the wall. No, face the camera, but move a 1 foot over to your right. There we go. That's perfect. Okay. Hallie is here. Hallie, I need to talk with you maybe later. You can also probably guess what song this is. I'm going to be quiet now. Let Peggy sing. Okay. Let me try another intro for that.
What key are we doing? C.
By the way, I should introduce Peggy Jansen with Peggy Braden. Anyway, I'm sorry. I knew Peggy Braden. Let's call her Peggy Braden, and she is one of the singers I worked with in my early days, who has a very beautiful, sweet voice and more of an operatic style than mine. But she appreciates jazz, and I'm going to try my best to accommodate her style. And she's going to sing the song from Wizard of Oz, and she's also got a master's degree in voice from University of Michigan. I want to play it up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Wait, gotta turn the switch on.
Oh, the on switch. Ah, the on switch.
Very simple.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I dreamed of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly above the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Thank you,
Peggy. Yay. All right. That was a little technical challenge. It took me about 45 minutes to figure out how to set up that extra camera and mic today because I knew you were coming in, but I think it worked. All right. Is it time for my glass of wine break yet? I don't think so. No, a couple more songs. There's your piano, Miles. See, if I step away from the, you can see that lovely grand piano in the background there. Yeah. Okay, time for some blues. Now we're going to get down and dreams. Anne Marie says thank you. But Peggy's watching the comments too, so. Percy Mayfield wrote this song about losing your mind over romance. I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but he was the father of Curtis Mayfield, who did some popular songs in the 60s. Oh, yeah. Well, if you would be so kind to help me find my mind, I want to thank you in advance. Well, this before you start, my soul's been torn apart. I lost my mind in a wild romance. Well, my future is my past. This memory will last. I live to love the days gone by. Each day that come and go is like the one before. My mind's lost till the day I die. The words would fail me if I tried to describe her. Though I know she's not all she should have been. was a devil with the face of an angel. Well, she was sweet and clear, cool and sweet as homemade sin. If you would be so kind to help me find my mind, I want to thank you in advance. Know this before you start. My soul's been torn apart. I lost my mind in a wild romance. Okay, play it, Steve. Where words would fail me if I tried to describe her. Though I know she's not all she should have been. She was a devil with the face of an angel. And she was sweet and cruel, cruel and sweet as homemade sin. If you would be so kind to help me find my mind, I want to thank you in advance. Know this before you start. My soul's been torn apart. I lost my mind in a wild romance. I lost my mind in a wild romance. Yeah, yeah. Got the blues, baby. I think it's time for a little instrumental. I wonder what would be a good instrumental. I'm talking to myself, or a request. Maybe there's a request. I was going to do actually a Beatles song. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Know a few Beatles. Remember this one? Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. I'm not going to do this one, but now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. It's got a 7-measure phrase in the A section. It's one of those weird songs. But I love this one. And I love her. Kind of a little Latin-y. I give her all my love, that's all I do. And if you saw my love, you'd love her too. And I love her. She gives me everything, and tenderly the kiss my lover brings, she brings to me. And I love her. A love like ours could never die, as long as I have you near me. Bright are the stars that shine, dark is the sky. I know this love of mine will never die, and I love her. Key change. A love like ours could never die, as long as I have you near me. the stars that shine, dark as the sky. I know this love of mine will never die, and I love her, and I love her, and I love her. So where were you when you first saw the Beatles on Ed Sullivan? I was at my cousin's house. I actually missed the first week, February 9th, 1964, and I saw them on February 16th, 1964. And the crowd went wild. And I thought, I was, I think, 14 or so at the time. Or I thought, now that's a good job to have. Be a musical performer. I think I'd like to do that. Oh, we got to do some Irving Berlin. God bless America. We'll do a different one than that. We'll do a little swinger, different. You know, the one I like, and I kind of do it a lot. I think I did it last concert, but it's one of my favorites. It's I might even do two. I might do one after this too, but it's called There May Be Troubles Ahead. Do you know that one? There May Be Troubles Ahead. With Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers dance to this one. Let's face the music and dance. And you're welcome to dance. There we go. There may be troubles ahead, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. There may be teardrops to shed before they ask us to pay the bill. And while we still have the chance, what rhymes with chance? Let's face the music and dance. Soon we'll be without the moon, humming a different tune. And then there may be teardrops to shed, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance, dance. Let's face the music and dance. Oh, soon we'll be without the moon, humming a different tune. And then there may be teardrops to shed, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance, dance. Let's face the music and dance. Let's face the music and dance. See if I can remember the words to this one. You probably know this. Gone is the romance that was so divine. I can't remember that. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'll do a different Irving Berlin song. About another song about dancing. And this is maybe one of my top favorite songs by Irving Berlin. And this was also, I think, done by Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. And I like the story about Ginger Rogers. Somebody said, well, how come Fred Astaire was always got the top billing and Ginger Rogers was always mentioned second? Because she did everything that Fred Astaire did except backwards and in high heels. You've heard that, right? You've heard that, right? So just imagine Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers dancing to this. Oh, must you dance every dance with the same fortunate man? You have danced with him since the evening began. Won't you change partners and dance with me? Must you dance oh so close, with your lips touching his face? Can't you see I'm longing to be in his place? Won't you change partners and dance with me? Ask him to sit this one out, and when you're alone, I'll tell the waiter to tell him he's wanted on the telephone. You've been locked in his arms ever since heaven knows when. Won't you change partners, and then you may never have to change partners again. How do people think of these lyrics and melodies? Ask him to sit this one out, and when you're alone, I'll tell the waiter to tell him he's wanted on the telephone. You've been locked in his arms ever since heaven knows when. Won't you change partners, and then you may never have to change partners again. You may never have to change partners again. We got a request from Bob, Old Devil Moon. Devil Moon, and that is from the musical Finnegan's Rainbow. And it's time to take a little pause for the cause, as we musicians like to say. And you never know when the union representative is going to walk in and say, hey, is your boss giving you a little break here by union rules? But I think, Miles, you are still in the musicians union, right? I kind of dropped out a while ago. Hey, Bob, I hope you heard Old Devil Moon, because it looks like you just checked back in. I just played it. I think that's Bob. I'm not sure. I know about 5 Bobs. I think I know which one that is, though. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is the same bottle I had last concert. I didn't get through it all since then, and I only have about half a glass left. So, and this is Robert Mondavi. This is. It's red wine, and there's a little glass over there. You want a little sip? No? Okay. Well, Peggy is very disciplined yogini, so. Oh, okay. Well, the Bible says a little wine for your stomach's sake. I'm just saying, but. Oh, well, anyway, this is Robert Mondavi. Very good wine for the money. It's always a good, it's an inexpensive wine, but it's very good. So, anyway. Oh, it's actually a full glass. How about that? Okay.
I'll be your New Year's if no champagne.
L'chaim. Miles is pretty sure Miles is Jewish, because he comes up with all these expressions. Mensch. He calls me Mensch. Mogen David. He's got Mogen David, which only appropriate. So Bob says, is this Bob Fletcher, or is this Bob Gross, or is this Bob Sander, my cousin? It could be any of those 3. But anyway, Bob, but knowing your request, let me guess. It's Bob Fletcher. No, Bob Gross. I don't know. Anyway, but I'll do your request. Crazy Moon. So cheers to your health. Notre Sante. Oh, Votre Sante. What about my health?
Yeah, Votre Sante.
Oh, Votre Sante. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. But since we're all friends, I can say Tulsa.
And Miles has a very good point. You should never pour wine over a keyboard. But that's an optical illusion because, well, actually, yes, I did, didn't I? Should never do that. There's a piano player in Traverse City who poured a beer on his keyboard. That really messed that up. It happens. You know, musicians are not perfect. And sláinte. Do you know sláinte? That expression? It's Welsh, I think. Is that right, Amy? Welsh? To your heart means to your heart. Sláinte. So I'll have to have another sip. Sláinte. Well, thanks for showing up en masse. See, I know a little French tonight. Even though it was a last-minute concert scheduled. Yeah, that's fantastic. Here in northern Michigan, you can see my new studio. I actually have a camera pointing to. This is part of the room that I could twist it around. But anyway, it's a very big room. Look, you could have dance classes in here, or at least you could have social distancing for sure. And you could fit in, how many people do you think you could fit in here with distancing if you were 10 feet apart, say? You could fit in about 8 people, right? At least.
Oh, yeah, I know 20. Sitting, you mean, or dancing?
Sitting, not dancing. No dancing allowed these days.
Yeah, whatever.
See, I'm in northern Michigan, and the sun is still shining here, so we haven't come to the Sabbath yet, Miles. He's kind of concerned, but he's a little bit farther west, so. No, you should be, you're farther west, so it should be lighter where you are. Isn't it when the sun goes down? You know, I have to check.
It's earlier.
I have to check up on my dogma. I don't know it that well. It's Gaelic. I'm sorry, Amy. Sláinte is Gaelic. So, oh, you crazy moon. Oh, Bob Fletcher. I thought. Bob Fletcher, I was just thinking about you the past couple of days because I haven't seen you in a long time. And Bob is an old friend who I played at his wedding. I won't tell you how many years ago. And he was also a sax player. He used to come and sit in at my gigs, and very knowledgeable about jazz trivia and stuff. And anyway, we had some good times, for sure. 10 people make up a minyan. What does that mean?
A minyan in the Jewish temple or something.
Oh, okay. See, I learned something. Miles just keeps teaching me every week. I learn something. Amazing.
I used to sing in a Jewish temple.
Oh, Peggy used to have a gig at a Jewish temple, so she knows that. Already knew that. You were a cantress?
Oh God, no! You'd have to be Jewish to do that.
Oh, okay. No. Okay. We used to have performances at the Jewish temple in Sedona. They actually called it the Jewish Community Center. It doubled as a Jewish temple also, and it could seat over 100, about 150 people. It was a huge place, and we were trying to thinking of ideas for concerts, and that would be appropriate, to do in a Jewish temple. We're not going to do heavy metal or rock or something like that, but we said, well, how about American songwriters, the great American songwriters? They go, yes, because they're all Jewish. All the greatest songwriters of the 30s and 40s. You could go right down the line. Irving Berlin. Gershwin, yeah. So. Uh-oh, I found a little droplet of a red droplet on my keyboard. Oh, no. But that's it.
You want some paper towels?
No, I just took it off with my finger and I rubbed it into my hands. Sorry. So Miles, I promise to be careful from now on. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, it's like a quorum.
Yes.
A minyan. You have to have at least so many people. Yeah. The song was written by Jimmy Van Heusen, which was not his real name. He probably had a Jewish name. I don't really know, actually. Miles will tell us. Oh, when they met, the way they smiled, I knew that I was through. Oh, you crazy moon, what did you do? When they kissed, they tried to say that it was just in fun. Oh, you crazy moon, what have you done? Used to say to me, you know that it will never end. You should be ashamed to show your funny face, my friend. There they are, they fell in love. I bet you think you're smart. Oh, you crazy moon, you broke my heart. When they met, the way they smiled, I knew that I was through. Oh, you crazy moon, what did you do? When they kissed, they tried to say that it was just in fun. Oh, you crazy moon, look what you've done. Used to say to me, you know that it will never end. You should be ashamed to show your funny face, my friend. There they are, they fell in love. I bet you think you're smart. Oh, you crazy moon, you broke my heart. Oh, you crazy moon, you broke my heart. Oh, Jimmy Van Heusen.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a beautiful song. Kind of sad, but
Oh, over here.
no, I can do that. Let's see, we have according to my count, we have at least 13 people, and I don't even think I have a complete count because
I've been calling people.
you've been calling people.
Someone else
Oh,
has
cool.
been calling.
And I'm finding out that when I go to YouTube, there's a whole nother group of people watching on YouTube because it's. But if you're on YouTube, if you leave a comment, it will come into my chat window. I don't know if any other people will be able to see it. So
He wrote the second time around.
yes, he did. Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. How about the third time? Or fourth?
Jimmy Van Heusen wrote this song. Sinatra made a big hit out of it called Second Time Around. This reminds me of a story. I wonder if I should tell the story first. Okay, I'm going to tell a little story. This is a little different. I haven't told this story in a long time. Oh, Leslie and Joyce, I hope you heard me do our song. I'm glad you're here on Facebook, but I'm not. I guess the Facebook messages aren't rolling in like they should. So, but that was a text. That's why. Okay. So anyway, this couple used to come into Hidden Valley, this very exclusive private club I played, and they were always well dressed, and their request song was always Second Time Around. Apparently, it was a second marriage for both of them, and that's very sweet. You know, they second time around. Ooh. And then they were there with some of their friends came to visit once, and they had a large table, and they invited the band to sit with them. And as soon as we sat down, they said, we're witches. Do you know anything about witchcraft? And I said, no, and I kind of got a creepy feeling. I said, why would they bring this up even? That's fine if they want to do that, but not interested. And so they said, and they were talking about me, say, look, he's kind of we're getting a reaction from this guy. I think he knows more knows something about this. But I said, no, not really. They said, well, we're going to try to put a spell. And they did this incantation, sort of like a poem that rhymed, da 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 da, and da 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 da. When 3 flats goes to 5 flats, I remember it was in part of it. So when we went back up to the bandstand and played with my band, I did a song. And right in the middle of the song, I had this like shot of energy up my spine, and my fingers just froze, right? And I made a mistake where I would normally never make a mistake in this song that we were doing. And I thought, oh, wow. I said, oh, that's too bad. I wasn't even thinking about the incantation the witches had put on me. And after the song was over, my bass player said, when they did that little poem or incantation, whatever, they said when 3 flats goes to 5 flats, and you were going from an E flat chord to a D flat chord, which is the key signatures for 3 flats and 5 flats. And I thought, oh yeah, that's right. I go, that's really weird. So I said, I think I'm going to avoid these people. So the next break, I kind of waited out in the hallway, and I didn't want to talk to him. But as I was coming back in to go back on the bandstand, the next set, the lady which passed me, and she didn't look at me, but as our shoulders came parallel, she went, psst, and I felt this like thud in my chest, like a, I go, ooh, that was really weird. So anyway, just by chance, you might want to call it chance, about 3 days later, I met Mr. Black, and he had heard about it, and he was laughing. It was that, and he says, if you dwell on it too much, he says, just don't even think about it. They can program your mind, but just don't let them. And I was instantly cured, whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway. And another Irving Berlin song is "I Love a Piano," which is a song that I love, and I've heard Tony Bennett do it, which he never did very often. But I don't know the song, so I'm sorry. But oh yeah, Sue Vogel was Sue Schneider in the class of 70. So when I was a senior, Sue was a freshman, and she was very active musically and very talented, by the way. And I remember you in the drum section, though, but you played a variety of instruments, Sue. I'm talking to you, Sue. And we would chat once in a while, and I know that you went into music. I don't really know your history after high school, so I'd like sometime we have to chat and see. I know you were singing in a band later on and playing some instruments, so we'll have to find out about that. Oh, your maiden name is Sue Vogel. I thought it was Schneider. Okay, that's how much. Oh, it is Schneider. She mistyped. You're so used to typing your name. Okay, well, we've got time for a couple more songs. I'm open to request, but I don't know I Love a Piano, but I can do, let me see if I know any more Irving Berlin. Oh, second timer, thank you. I lost my train of thought of the witches put a spell on me. There you go. Love is lovelier the second time around, much more wonderful with both feet on the ground. The second time you hear your love song sung makes you think perhaps that love like youth is wasted on the young. Love's more comfortable the second time you fall, like a friendly home the second time you call. Who can say what led us to this love we found? There are those who'll bet love comes but once, and yet I'm so glad we met. I thought you were going to sing it. Love is lovelier the second time you fall, like a friendly home the second time you call. Who can say what led us to this miracle we found? There are those who'll bet love comes but once, and yet I'm so glad we met the second time around. All right, we're going to probably wrap it up here now, and we're talking about how many marriages each of us have had. Is it true confession time? I've had two legal ones, that is. I don't know what if you count the other long-term relationships, but I'm not going to ask you, Peggy, but
Don't ask me. More than one.
oh, Peggy's been married more than once. So I'm going to say a little goodbye song now, and there's two or three songs that I like to say for the final songs, but I love this song. I don't even know the songwriter. I looked it up once, and now I forgot, but it's For All We Know. Do you know this one? Anyway, thank you, everyone, for coming and being part of the special Friday night virtual piano bar. And I didn't even put up my little tipmeister tonight, but tips are appreciated, very helpful in these days for musicians. And I hope to keep being able to do it twice a week. I'm working on some other projects. My music theory for singers course is going to be coming out pretty soon. I was working on it today. Hallie, thank you, Hallie, for saying thank you. And Donny Hathaway.
Didn't he do the song you're going to do?
Many people have done it, but Nat King Cole did it first. Yeah. Miles Green is going to be doing video this Sunday. Online, catch Miles Green, search him on Facebook, and you can find him. Miles Green, the master piano player from Chicago, Illinois. Everybody stay safe. And because for all we know, we may never meet again. That's kind of sad, isn't it? Anyway, this is a beautiful song with beautiful, poetic, poignant lyrics. For all we know, we may never meet again. Before you go, make the moment sweet again. We won't say goodnight until the last minute. I'll hold out my hand, and my heart will be in it. For all we know, this may only be a dream. We come and we go like a ripple in a stream. So love me tonight. Tomorrow was made for some. Tomorrow may never come. For all we know. We won't say goodnight until the last minute. I'll hold out my hand, but my heart will be in it. For all we know.
We come and we go like the ripples of a stream.
So love me tonight. Tomorrow was made for some. Tomorrow may never come, for all we know. All right, what a crowd, what a crowd. Thank you, Peggy. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next time. No concert Sunday. I'm going to be with family, but we'll see you next Wednesday for the next Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. Thank you all. Yay. The crowd goes wild.